Welcome to the very first episode of Tom's Guide's Handheld Showdown, where the best gaming handhelds available right now in 2025 will battle it out to see which one is crowned the ultimate handheld gaming console. Tony and I will be using our years of experience to give you a rundown on each device and why we think it should go through to the next round. We'll then throw it back to you, the audience, to vote and see which device progresses. Starting things off, we have the ROG Ally X in our first seed and the Switch 2 surprisingly in our 8th seed. Same processor. How is this a successor to the Ally when we've basically got the same exact performance and now they're charging like another $300?
Yes, it is more expensive, but you know, that battery life, if you're out on the road, bro, like you want as much battery life as possible. You don't want it just dying on you like 30 minutes in. The only main con about this is that even though it does let you play Windows 11 games, it's still Windows 11 and it's annoying navigating through.
I also think like a really big win with this is the portability. Like Nintendo hasn't forgotten that the whole point of this is taking it on the go, and compared to every other system that we have on the list now, this is the one that feels most comfortable using for a long time. I brought this up when you mentioned the Ally X. We have access to not just Windows games. We can buy games on Steam, GOG, Ubisoft, whatever. Nintendo is always going to be charging us full price if we buy
every single time.
Every single time. The next matchup as we head across to the other side of the bracket is the battle of the Steam Decks.
Right, so this is the one that pretty much launched the revolution when it comes to handhelds. And even though some people may go, hey, let me get the OLED one, this is still a fantastic console.
This does dominate every other handheld when it comes to display. Yes, it's only 720p, but colors pop more. Comes down to, do you have a really tight budget, or can you spend a little bit more money and upgrade to the better display that you get with the OLED version? All right, let's now move on to our third matchup. And Tony, I think you're gonna find this one really exciting. The original Ally. And we've got the SteamOS version of the Lenovo Legion Go S.
I had reviewed so many like different Windows 11 handhelds that when I finally just started getting this set up, I'm like, oh my God, look how easy this is. The fact that you get like such a strong processor, great ergonomics, like it just puts it over the top for me. But it's the main thing I loved about the Steam Deck, SteamOS, right?
But what do you think about this? We've got the smaller, older, but way more affordable ROG Ally. If you want like to play the most amount of games, if you want to play like emulators and all your other game libraries super easily without jumping through a bunch of hoops, Windows 11 is actually the winner. And finally, rounding out our bracket in style, we have the Lenovo Legion Go versus the MSI Claw 8 AI+. This is the story of redemption because literally it addresses so many of the issues we had with the original Claw 8 when that came out. Someone weird like me who docks their handheld and actually uses it as a desktop replacement, this is probably one of the best devices that can do it today.
And a lot of the pros you said about this actually apply to this guy as well, right? Windows 11, good for productivity, access to all your games. In this contest, there could be only one.
And Tony, you said it best, we can only have one. Now it's your decision, it's up to you. Vote for which device you want to send to the next round.